Hi everybody and welcome back to another training tip. This one is specifically around group riding, which has been another theme for the club in this first period of the year. Now, I'm not going to talk to you about group riding skills or group riding etiquette. You can find out more about that from some of the club information and some of the events that have happened recently as well. But we all want to be a good group member, and sometimes being a good group member is about choosing the right group when you get to the pump rooms on a Saturday or Sunday. Now, my advice here is that your group selection should be flexible week on week. This brings in a number of different factors. First of all, you need to think about your kind of training status throughout that week. So have you had a light week? Are you feeling really fresh and well trained, ready to ride with lots of energy? If you are, brilliant, go in that slightly quicker group that you know that you can survive in, but it may be a challenging ride for you at times. If you've had a particularly high training load or you've had a stressful week at work that all impacts perhaps some poor sleep in the night before, then it's a great idea just to go, well, this is an amber day, not a green day. So I'm going to go down a group, hopefully get a more enjoyable ride that will still be testing at times possibly because you're not quite at 100% in terms of your readiness to ride hard in that particular day. There may be times when actually doing the group ride might not be the right thing to do. If you're coming back from illness or you've had a period of not training at all, it might be better for you to do an individual ride sometimes rather than a group, or to group down maybe two groups from your usual group so that you're going to get a slightly easier ride at a level which hopefully will get you back into that kind of club mix quickly. So I would advise maybe on the ride to the pump rooms that you do a little assessment on how you're feeling that particular day. Have a little think about how your training has been that week, what other factors might influence your readiness for a slightly harder ride, whether that's your sleep or your nutrition or your life stress during that week. And don't be afraid to be flexible with your group selection week on week. Hopefully that means that you'll get a more enjoyable ride, and also you'll be managing your training load so you're not going to get into those overreaching or overtraining zones where you can make yourself quite poorly or ill or just not feel great for the next few days, which can disrupt your training for the following week as well. So be flexible about your group selection and be honest with yourself about which group is going to be right for you on any given day. Hopefully that's another tip that helps you to get more out of your riding with the club, and I look forward to seeing you again for the next one soon.